camera. What's up? Ah! Y'all lucky I'm even watching scary stuff after y'all sent me that Bloody Mary short film that I put out. Worst jump scare I've had happen to me since Five Nights at Freddy's. And we all know how horrifying that was for you, boy. With that being said, you guys have sent me some more scary clips. Let's do this.
The following footage shows someone who's by himself inside a gym when something terrifying happens. Emily Ruiz, who suggested the video, writes, "Words cannot explain this disturbing footage. The person in the video had obtained this recording from the gym and sent it to a friend who we hear speaking in the video. This is what was captured."
Es que pasaron cosas muy extrañas, la madre.
¿Y qué le pasó, papi?
Hasta una máquina se movió. Vea, mire, explíqueme eso. Vea,
Sí, eso
dos cuerdas y...
Yo
qué vas a ver, mamá, y la otra quieta. O sea, no podemos decir que es el aire, ni que hay ventilación, ni nada de esas
Sí,
vainas.
eso es como
y en plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que estas maricadas pasan en plena luz del día? No. Mire, la luz. Mire. Mire, ahí, mire eso,
Uy, ¿eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se mueve?
Esa vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
¿Sí?
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Qué le pasó?
Mire.
No, Dios, no, eso no es normal.
Sí, yo sé
eso
que...
no es normal, no.
Ya sé.
Those who've seen the footage were left unsettled by this terrifying encounter. At the start of the video, we can see that someone or something is peeking at this person. This is something you might have missed. Now, it's worth mentioning that another camera had recorded this from a different angle. By looking at this specific footage, we can see that the facility has open windows. It could be that the wind from outside the room was causing the ropes to move on their own.
No.
But if that were the case, then other things in the room should have moved as well, especially the towel on the box, which appears light enough to move just a bit, but it doesn't. The wind could also explain the ball's movement, but mind you, this is a medicine ball. It would take more than just a gust of wind to be able to move something this heavy. But what's even more baffling about this footage is how the person gets dragged across the floor. It could be that he was doing this on his own, moving his body in such a way to make it seem as though he were being dragged. However, a closer look at this scene shows that he was jerked in a forceful manner, which is almost impossible to do on one's own. Other things in the video remain questionable, such as lights turning off on their own, or whatever this is. I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusion on this footage. Feel free to let me know what you think.
I wouldn't trust it.
A grandmother is alone with her grandson when something downright creepy is caught on camera. The grandmother who posted this video states that she gave her grandson her phone to play with. Little did she know that he was recording during this time. It wasn't until a few months later, when she was going through her phone, that she saw this video. The grandmother writes, "This video shook me to my core. Unfortunately, it shook me so much that I moved out of there 2 weeks after I found this. Even after 2 years, I still won't go over there. This is what was caught. Be sure to pay close attention to the background or you'll miss it."
What background? Oh, hold on now. What we doing?
Let's change your butt.
Bad.
Like you poopy.
Bad children. I just wanna make it and get these bitches pregnant. Don't at me. I don't represent that. That's not that bad. I don't represent, baby, or do no wrong.
If no one else
I
was
just wanna
home,
make
then
bread.
who or what was this? It's worth mentioning that the grandmother's husband had his mother live in their house for almost 6 years before passing away. Viewers think that this might be her ghost, but again, it's not certain if that's the case. As always, what are your thoughts? Ghost or something else? It's late at night, and two friends are hanging out in front of a school when they
Hold on now.
see something that terrifies them.
What are we doing?
Daniel Guy posted the following video
What's
and
that behind
writes,
him?
"This video comes from a friend who was visiting his old elementary school. Another friend had come with him. They promptly left after this incident. This is what they caught."
Is that thing?
Oh shit! It's a
Dude,
children.
I'm actually freaking out.
Nah, you about to get robbed, bro. If that's not a ghost, you about to
Dude,
get robbed.
it gets more.
If the child's black, you better run. And that child is very, very black. You better get out of that. Don't stand there like the Blair Witch, you fool. You selling weed, child? What children doing out here this late at night? It was way past curfew. The
What the-
dispensary's that way. What are you doing?
Every time I move closer, it looks more and more
Don't
like
get
a
too close.
figurine.
The child could be ravenous,
I did not see that.
aggressive, even. Did it move? It just moved?
What? Dude, okay. You know, yeah. This.
No. Run!
There appears to be a small child standing outside at night. But there's something uncanny about this child. The fact that it's late at night and a child is by itself makes this unsettling.
Yep.
But what's even more strange about this supposed child is that it doesn't move. In fact, it appears to be completely still.
That's one thing you learn in the hood and the first Men in Black movie. If it looks too good to be true, it's usually a trap. You learn that with women all the time.
The idea of this being a doll is a possibility.
It's not better.
But if that were the case, then that would make this even more creepy. Seeing a life-size doll in the
don't do
middle of the
this.
night
Don't show this.
is enough to make anyone head back home. But what do you think? Could this have been a life-size doll or something else? I'll leave it to you to decide.
Mother.
This next clip was uploaded by Rink in Person, who noticed something strange in the background of a Japanese TV show. It appears that no one had noticed
Come on,
until this
man.
video was posted.
Shit!
Be sure to look closely at the fridge on the right, or you'll miss it.
What we looking at? That? No! Shit! Shit! It looks like her. No. Nah. Me no English. Como
If that's
estas?
not disturbing, then I don't know what is. Now, viewers think that this might have been a crew member of the show who accidentally appeared on camera. That could be the case, but the appearance of this person is just very unsettling. It is for this reason that some viewers think that this might not be a person, but something else. Of course, no one knows for sure. What do you make of this video? Real or fake? You let me know.
I would really appreciate if you didn't keep showing it. You know what I mean?
Carrie Berry is home alone with her dog, who's acting very strange. She begins to record and captures this.
Starting out, this is our launch product. We just launched 4 months ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, you're a new entrepreneur.
I'm a baby. I'm a baby.
It could be worse.
0 to 6 months, and then we will
Not the
eventually be
boobs?
releasing a 6 to 12 months.
Wait, let me ask something. Does it pop out more often, the baby mouth, because trying to attract it? The baby moves in a little bit, it just pops out, so it's creating more of a challenge?
No, we're not.
What are you doing?
Express feeding to a certain extent, but we have seen in the about 25,000 plus units are pops that we've been able to sell in the last 4 months.
Given the belief that dogs can sense things that we can't, viewers can't help but think that Carrie's dog is sensing a spirit. Now, it could be that her dog's attention is being directed towards the shadow cast by a ceiling fan. Another theory is that her dog is going through a trance. Either one could be the case. But viewers seem to be leaning more towards the belief of this being a paranormal encounter. Ghost or not, the video itself is pretty eerie. The following image was submitted by Evan Kostar, who writes, "The mother in this picture had taken a photograph of her son. Nothing unusual stood out in the photo until her husband took a look and saw something in the background. To this day, they don't know what that thing is that's in the back.
What type of thing?
This is what they caught.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, shit. Damn.
Now that's creepy. I have no idea as to who or what was in the back,
Either
but
y'all
I'll
haunted-
leave it to you to come up with your own theory.
Either y'all haunted,
Feel
or y'all
free
got
to
some
share
of the
down below.
worst, scariest looking homeless people. And what y'all live in Texas? I mean,
Ghost hunter Grisel Luna visits an abandoned house and captures something creepy.
no.
This house is said to have belonged to an old lady who lived there her entire life,
No.
until recently
Nah.
passing away.
No.
The appearance of the building unsettles Grisel, but she quickly overcomes this feeling after going inside.
Oh, hell
But
no.
little does she
Go
know
inside,
that the
bitch.
following would happen.
She went inside.
When she uploaded the video, she was shocked to see that she had caught something that went unnoticed. As Grisel approaches one of the windows on the house, she captures this.
Gustaría pedir la presencia. Es
I'd
algo que
like to.
estaba
That's
haciendo
actually it's been doing.
últimamente. Pedir la presencia
¿Cómo
de
estás, bitch?
este ser,
¿Por qué,
de los
bitch?
seres que
Oh,
ya no están en
shit.
este mundo, que ya
¿Por
están en el más
qué,
allá.
bitch? Run, bitch! Why'd you bring us here? ¿Por qué? It's the only Spanish word I know. Aside from noquedo. But I don't know what that word means, so it don't count.
A shadowy figure is seen moving inside the building. Could this have been a squatter? Or the old lady that is said to have lived there? Viewers think that this might have been the old lady. But again, I'll let you form your own opinion. Let me know what you think. Squatter or old lady? You let me know. In this next video, two friends are hosting a live stream when something pretty spooky is captured live. Now, the two boys in this video often do live streams while playing video games late at night. It just so happens that this particular incident took place during an all-nighter, where around 5 in the morning, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. The two usually play in the living room, so the noise was close by when it happened. The boys thought it was a family member who was grabbing a morning snack, so they shrugged it off and didn't think much of it. But later on, something happens that grabs their full attention and prompts them to end the live stream immediately. While playing in the dark, this happens.
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la puerta, no la puerta. Dale. ¿Qué es esto? Fíjate, si un niño por ahí. ¿Qué va? No cerrar. Mirá, qué gato era. Iba a cerrar, imbécil. Las 5. Las 5 yo creo.
Shit. Man, they both froze.
At first, the fridge door seemingly opens on its own, as though someone had gone over to grab a snack. At least that's what the two boys thought, considering that one of them has a brother who wakes up around this time to cook something up. Thinking that he left the fridge door open by accident, one of them gets up to close it. But as they walk back, this happens. A chair swiftly moves on its own by more than a few inches, causing both friends to freeze in their tracks. It was at this point that they both knew that something unexplainable had occurred, something supernatural. Viewers believe so too, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Had something paranormal occurred, or had something else happened here? Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can you?
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like, she keeps everything. She's really well off, too, but...
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on. She is...
I mean...
She's got a lot of money. She's just... Like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie, a pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened. While some believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like, that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
You think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago, before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Look what I can do. Look what our office ghost can do.
Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it. What the Stop. Stop. Move it, come on. Can you knock it down? You can knock it down. Come on. Y'all, come on.
Wow, peer pressure is a thing. Look at him coach this ghost into doing crimes.
Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even say this right. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these two clips. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Very haunted. Very haunted.
On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Yeah. Be careful. It's me, Snoopy.
Boo! I stand corrected.
Be careful, don't fall.
I think baby just said help. Help?
Now Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again. Checo for You was live streaming on Twitch when the following happens.
Ay, cabrón. Chale, sí se ve medio erizo, ¿eh? Uy, me asustó tu voz, ya yo. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord. Uy, me asustó tu voz, ya yo. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord.
¿Así?
Creo que sí, güey.
La luz de atrás se prendió.
Simbólica, creo que son.
No, es quien dijo eso. Así es cierto, güey.
¿No hay alguien, no?
Quiero creer que sí, quiero creer que sí. No, pues estoy solo acá arriba yo, güey, de verdad, o sea, vivo solo acá arriba. No, es neta, miren, estoy temblando, se los juro. Esperen, voy a apagarla porque pues no, qué miedo. Voy a seguir jugando, esperen.
The light turning on by itself isn't the strangest thing. Minutes later, this happens.
Yo también, porque la verdad yo no creo.
¡Hola! No, espérate, güey. Espérense. Ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame.
¿Fue la puerta de tu cuarto?
No sé, güey, pero espérame que ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame. Me acaban de tirar mi jalador del baño al piso, se los juro. Se los juro que no hay nada aquí atrás en mi cuarto. O sea, literal estoy solo, pero me acaban de tirar. Me hicieron eso así. No, yo creo que ya no quiero jugar esto.
Checo is definitely spooked, but as if things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
Déjenme ir a dejar esta madre.
Y a lo mejor uno de sus perros se metió del cuarto.
Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el...
Oh, hell no!
Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el juego y voy a abrir otra cosa. Es que fue aquí, ¿no?
Te digo, yo no soy muy creyente de esas cosas, pero... LOL.
Ya te cerré el juego, güey. Ya no quiero jugar, neta. ¡Hola! No mames.
¿Otra vez? ¿Estás ahí?
No, güey, ya se está... No sé si, neta, ya se está poniendo feo esto.
¿Qué rollo
ya.
entonces
No,
te metiste
pues
a la
si
de
quieres
prueba
ya
de...
apaga.
Voy a parar el stream, perdón, porque ya me espanté. Ahí nos vemos. Bye.
What are your thoughts on this?
That shit real. It's really, really real.
According to the person who posted the following footage, the following video was taken on the 21st of February in 2009. The footage was recorded inside a hospital in the Mexican city of Saltillo. It is said that a ghost of a little girl roams the halls of this hospital. This is the footage that was captured. If the hospital in the video specializes in treating patients of all ages, then I can't imagine how many young apparitions we might see at a children's hospital. Lindsay Burke caught something really creepy on camera. Here's her explaining what happened.
So this is where I filmed that video in front of this window, and then if you turn around, this is that room. And we do have a weird attic here that I've never been into. So this is my husband's gaming room, which is even weirder. And this space sort of here, just here, is where the shape was. And even weirder, on top of my hairdressing trolley down here, I have this. It's not real, it's fake. I bought it as a placemat. I don't have the planchet to it. It's never been used. I don't know what to do with it. I just use it to mix up bowls on top of... If you look at any of my hairdressing videos, I'm mixing all of my colours on top of this. What do I do with it? Someone give me advice.
Here's the footage she's referring to. Maybe it's best to get rid of that placemat. An urban explorer finds a crematorium and encounters something pretty creepy.
老弟们，这个反正是后边有个东西啊，起雾了啊！老弟们，这屋里一直都冒烟，起雾了啊！起雾了啊！我操！娃娃！哎呦我的小孩！英灵！哎呦我操！我操你妈！我操你妈！哎呦我操你妈！英灵啊！英灵啊！
A family received a notification that someone was at their front door. It was sent by their doorbell camera, but there appeared to be no one there until they listened to the audio and heard this. Some believe that it might have been a malicious entity looking for someone to attach itself to. Whatever it might have been, the audio is without a doubt pretty creepy. In Iguatu, Brazil, footage from a CCTV camera shows something pretty spooky. Check it out. It's hard to make out what this is, but the fact that it disappears in the end supports the belief of this being a ghost. But what do you think?
That's a ghost. Hell yeah.
2 urban explorers were finishing up their tour of a building that's been abandoned for years. As they were on their way out, this happens.
Run, man!
Victoria Martinez writes, I came to visit my grandfather who wasn't with me as he was downstairs. Victoria thought she was by herself on the second floor until she caught the following on camera.
Sonríe sin mover los ojos. Ahora alza las cejas. Cierra la boca. Sí, esa es tu cara.
There's no better way of staying awake than by watching videos like this.
We're playing Overwatch.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you... Urban explorer Urbix Hill explores an abandoned school all by himself and encounters someone else there. Or so he thinks. This is what he captured.
Never a good idea. I heard footsteps over there. Saw the door closed. What the hell? Doing too much. There's no one there? Oh, damn.
That's weird.
It seems as though someone rushed over to the restroom before closing the door. But, as you saw, nobody was inside. Who knew that even as a ghost, you'd still be using the restroom? Spoopy has just been given a whole new meaning. Ghost hunters Yakazu and Diego visit a hotel that's been abandoned for years and where many people have died. At first, Yakazu and Diego don't encounter anything strange, but later on, something happens that neither of them notices until looking back at the footage afterward. What they saw left them shook. Take a look.
こっちなんですよ。さっきから気配感じるの。こっち横浜様。ですよ。さっきから気配感じるの。
I mean,
but then, when things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
まあこんな部屋があって、でこっちのも部屋が2つあると。
Could this have been the exact shadow figure from earlier, or is it something else? What do you think? Carlos Chidas claims to have encountered paranormal activity at home, from a wardrobe opening on its own, to his cat's strange behavior. Carlos can't help but think that there's something in his house. But the most chilling incident has to be this.
Vamos a ver qué sucede porque esto está muy cabrón. Ya todos están dormidos, a ver. No mames.
That's a Jesus piece.
Es una lámpara que
That's kind of scary.
Se está moviendo bien cabrón. Están las cruces. Chinga.
Oh shit! It don't like God.
Later on, when he's asked why he has so many crosses on his wall, he makes a video explaining why. But what happens in the video left viewers unsettled.
Pues bueno, aquí está la famosa pared que ustedes conocen y que preguntan por qué tantas cruces. Me subo un poquito. Pues cada cruz es porque mi mamá me la ha regalado. Ahí está mi familia, que fue el cuadro que se cayó hace unos videos. Y pues por ejemplo la de ahí me la trajo de Querétaro. La de acá me la trajo de Guanajuato. Esta de San Miguel de Allende. Entonces para...
That just moved by itself.
La vieron. Ya me voy a la mierda.
If an army of crosses can't protect you, then I don't know what will. Hiro and Tomo are paranormal investigators who decided to visit Japan's most haunted tunnel, the Inunnaki Tunnel. But unfortunately, both Hiro and Tomo forgot to book their accommodation before arriving. They had no choice but to spend the night inside the Inunnaki Tunnel. They had a tent, so that was enough to provide some hospitality. But it wasn't enough to block off the strange activity they encountered. Before calling it a night, Tomo hears something. Listen closely.
ちょっと今トモさんもう一回いいですか？どうして
今ヒロ君がそっち撮ってる時に、奥の方で女の声聞こえてヒーッつってほらヒーッつってほらヒーッつってほら
But what happens during their sleep is beyond explanation.
こんな場所ではありますけれども、なんだかんだ僕も昨日寝てないし、トモさんも夜勤ちょっと眠気が迫ってきてますんで、仮眠を取りたいと思います。じゃあおやすみなさい。
I don't do that. I don't do this type of sleeping. 3 a.m. Bro, 3 a.m. is the witching hour, bro. 30 minutes later, you hear footsteps of water rat tapping. Hero got up because he heard a noise like someone's voice.
一瞬俺寝てたけどな。倒れた。倒れた。倒れた。触った？いや、俺触ってないです。
Maybe sleeping outside of the tunnel would have been a better idea. But
Yeah.
hey, who am I to judge those who live for the spook?
It's better than me, I ain't doing it.
The following image was sent to Lapeque25, who writes, I received this image from the IMSS, the Mexican Social Security Institute, from here in my city. What do you think? Who needs sleep anyway? Ghost hunter Dedo Micol recently explored an abandoned building. While checking out the inside of the exterior structure, this happens.
What did you shit yourself? Don't shit yourself.
와, 미치겠다. 뭐야? 어디야? 뭔 소리야?
No. 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 There's more than one of them. You getting jumped? We getting jumped, cuz. Bro, you think? Are you shitting yourself now? You should be.
What are your thoughts on this?
Run for our lives, you fool.
Here's someone walking through a graveyard in the middle of the night and encountering
Save
something pretty
me.
spooky. Pay close attention or you'll miss
Save
it.
me. Don't be selfish. You sitting there hunting ghosts. Okay, this could be my ass. Alright? Do the right thing. Save me. Or at least jump in front of what's chasing us. Come on, don't be bullshit. Oh, hell no. Damn all that. Damn
Now that's
that.
creepy.
Absolutely not.
Alright, so I got something pretty creepy. Something really strange is happening in the district of Sabak Burnham. People are waking up in the middle of the night because someone is knocking on their front doors. But when they check to see who it is, no one's there. Luckily though, someone got footage of this creepy phenomenon. But by far, the creepiest encounter has to be this one.
This ghost thirsty as shit. Damn ghost. You thirsty.
A piece of advice that someone has shared with me is that you should never open the door for anyone who isn't there. If you do, then you might be inviting something in, and that something isn't something you want.
Be the ghost of Bill Cosby, putting all types of rooflings up in your
Dominic
anus.
Matijan was home alone when he caught this on camera.
We gonna edit that out.
Okay, so I'm literally home alone. Listen to it is.
No.
That's why we're moving.
This is definitely me when someone's hogging up the bathroom. Maybe the reason why it's knocking so aggressively is because it's not a ghost, but rather something else. But, as always, I'll let you be the judge of that. Ashley Kettering had a camera placed in her basement where she captured something pretty creepy.
The fuck is that? It looked like one of the magical broomsticks off of Fantasia that Mickey Mouse was using his Harry Potter powers
Now,
on.
some viewers think that this could have been an image cast by a projector, but Ashley states that there was no projector whatsoever.
That it was a projector. All I have is this. So, see, this is like a bookshelf right here, and this is the wall. See how it would turn?
So what do you think? Real or fake? A user on Reddit posted the following video and writes, "Please help. I don't know what this is. It was in my baby's room, but when I went to check, nobody was there."
Oh, hell no! What the fuck?
The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is Trevor Henderson. His work is just the stuff of nightmares, which you should definitely check out. But
No.
unlike the characters in his artwork, this one might be real.
You look like, what, the ghost of Edward Scissorhands? Good lord, man. Who do you owe money to?
Reddit user Shadow12 was at home when he captured the following on camera. Shadow12 writes, "This was in my house last year. Scared me so bad. Luckily, I don't live there anymore."
I don't like it. I don't trust it either.
This one's scary for sure, but it'd be a whole lot scary if it were a cross instead of a picture. That would be unholy. Urbix Hill is a YouTuber who explores abandoned places, but the places he's gone to as of recent have left him unsettled. While checking out an abandoned factory, this happens.
What's that? That's weird. What's that? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, is this where
Hello?
the holes be? Hey, is this where the hoes be? Where did those bitches? Take off your clothes, B. I mean, B as in bitches. Hopefully it's hoes that don't be tripping, but they be tricking. Spend your money on me, bitch.
In there. But all of this is nothing compared to his latest tour inside an abandoned church.
Damn. I don't do none of that, bruh. See, ain't you see that? Come on, bruh. Nigga. Need to stop exploring. Find yourself some bad bitches. Get the whoring. This shit be boring. If you gon' die, I do not trust it. Get stabbed in your eye, cause these ghosts, they be hella on these ties, though. Man! Mexicans. We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit all that out.
I can't imagine how terrifying it must be to explore these places alone and encounter stuff like this. But props to him for getting this on camera. Here's footage of someone who's being chased by La Llorona, the weeping woman, who is a ghostly entity that mourns over the death of her children who she killed. It's believed that she comes out in the dead of night, as the following video shows.
Oh, shit.
As someone who likes to walk at night, this terrifies me. Justice Alexander has a small daughter who has an imaginary friend named Michael. But after capturing the following on video, Michael may not be imaginary at all. Who knows if what children are seeing are figments of their imagination or something else completely. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. Tim Morozov returns to the place where he did a paranormal investigation. He goes back to do another one, but little does he know, something downright terrifying would occur.
Что сейчас было? Удар в окно. Да чё за нафиг? Тут есть кто-нибудь? Да блин.
He's shot?
Что было?
Another one? Nigga, what are you hunting? You better reload your pistol. Shit, across. Oh, wow. You a special type of motherfucker. A cross. Quick, grab the holy water. And the crucifixions.
You can call the Ghostbusters, but I'm calling Tim. A German couple is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They grab their camera and begin to record. Needless to say, the video they caught has left them more than just baffled, but also terrified. Now, the couple in this video are German folk who had bought a house in the US. Although the exact location of where they live isn't known, it seems evident that their home situates on haunted ground. For a while, the couple has been experiencing strange activity at home. Most of it, according to them, takes place inside their attic, which expands directly above their bedroom. It's past midnight when the sound of movement is heard above. They hurry to grab their camera with the intent of capturing and showing others what's been happening at their place. This is their video.
Schon wieder.
Ich höre.
I just wanna make bread.
Ich guck mal hoch.
I don't like this actually. No. I'm not scared. I'm just skittish.
Snoofy.
There's a difference. What the shit is a Snoopy?
Snoofy?
Motherfucker, you got roommates? Snoopy.
Was ist los?
The fuck is a Snoopy? You got stuffed animals, nigga? You got imaginary friends? What are we doing? Help us. Help me, help you. Matter of fact, help me, nigga. You. Fuck you. What are we looking for? Bitch, that's not a dog. That's not a dog. That is a dog. That's a dog. Okay. That's a dog. That's close. I thought it was like a human.
It appears that Snoofy is scared of something. Snoofy hides under the bed for a couple of minutes before eventually coming out. Though, it isn't long after that she decides to go back underneath. What happens next is just downright creepy. Watch.
What the hell is a Snoopy? Wow. That's how you feel? That's how you gonna do me, Ike? Yeah, that's not good. Definitely not good. Why is...
Verstehe ich nicht.
At least it's safe, I hope. Really? This is one of the videos where nothing happens? Do we get pushed down the stairs? Wow.
Echt komisch.
Wow.
nix. Überhaupt nix. Oh well.
What the? Yeah, somebody up here need a straightening. Huh? Now, if you're homeless, you better be really attractive as a female or cook really good food or you get shot. Right in the giblets. Oh, he's dressed like Wolverine. It's not that bad, actually. Is the camera... What's the... Ah! We're gonna edit that out. Hot damn almighty, we're gonna edit that out. Reminds me of this one time at band camp. Hot damn almighty band camp. Does something else happen? Why is it not switching? Please don't. Can you not? Can you? Okay, hey man, it's your show, baby. Huh? It's all you? Oh shit. Oh no. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Man, my bad, bro. Hey, look, hey, you got it. You got it. You got it, bro. Hey, that's you.
According to the couple, they were too scared to go back for the camera. It was only after a day or so that the husband had gone back up and grabbed the camcorder as quickly as he could. The camera was low on battery when he retrieved it, but after being given a full charge, they looked over at the camera's roll and saw the video that was taken that night. To their shock, the camera caught footage of what they believe is a poltergeist. From a high metal vase initially seen perfectly balanced on top of a box, being jolted upwards at a slight angle, to another object being chucked across the same space, the couple is absolutely certain that their house is haunted. While the dog's behavior might be a good indicator that something strange was truly happening, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not that's so. Did the couple actually capture video evidence of paranormal activity? Or had something else occurred? Feel free to let me know what you think. Now this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced her to keep her away from this room. One night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens. Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes. Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying. Despite there being a lack of info on this footage, the recording alone does make for a creepy video. Whether or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery, but ghost or not, viewers agree that something truly horrifying was seen that night. In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap. It's 7 p.m., and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange. Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
This night it looks like his legs get pulled in curls.
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happens. A voice, which definitely wasn't the child's, is heard on camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room. As the mother states, it almost sounds like a little girl speaking to his son. Freaked out, she shares this video in case anyone could explain it. This incident, coupled with the footage of her son's legs being seemingly pulled off the bed, has led viewers to believe that something supernatural had occurred. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Is this evidence of a ghost caught on camera? Or is it something else entirely? This next video was submitted by Monica Cruz, who states that something pretty creepy was caught at work. She and a couple of friends work as security guards at an undisclosed location that, according to her, has been abandoned for quite some time. Her job is to patrol the premises in case anyone tries to break into the property, but after being notified of a person detected on site, she saw this.
No, when we check the cameras for somebody, always looking for somebody. We don't pay attention to this. To the ghost, no. Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the office. And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can freaking hear it.
There it is.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I quit.
And it moves fast.
Wow.
It does. I said hi. It whipped to the camera himself. We didn't see all that. Oh my god.
We didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one. Wait.
Oh, we didn't get this far?
No.
There's more. It keeps coming back.
She keeps setting the cameras up.
Yeah. You can see the time. Mira, ahí va, otra vez.
This is crazy.
No sale la gente, güey.
That's wild.
A large, shadowy mass is seen moving about in a very strange way. Monica and her coworkers mention that its movement is very fluid-like. It's because of this that they hesitated to check whatever this was. Something about it just didn't seem right. Feeling too afraid, they observed the figure through their CCTV cameras. Now, despite filming an old recording, Monica states that the video still gives her chills. She says that it's the only video she has in which something truly unexplainable was caught on camera. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky. The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of a park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity. But as you'll see, they would later come to regret this decision. Watch.
See it? Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna get annoying. Hold on. Okay, so we got pretty far. Hold on. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder. But yeah, we're pretty far. Where are you guys taking?
Did you hear that?
Run.
What they been talking about? Hit the clown?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was, a sinister laugh that echoed in the distance. No one else was around except them, which made this incident extra creepy. Although encountering this in 2017, they still have no clue where this mysterious laughter had come from. This last video comes from an online streamer from South America who, while doing a live stream, caught footage of something that's left viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, but even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now, the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her. Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme.
Oh my God.
In the background, someone else is briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away. Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her. Someone or something was in fact right behind her. Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward, but even if no context is given, the clip alone is enough to make viewers unsettled. So then, just who or even what was caught on camera? Facebook users Juan and Nicole are a married couple who've been experiencing strange activity at home. It wasn't too long ago when the couple had posted a video of what many viewers consider to be the most active poltergeist activity caught on camera. Yet prior to this video, Juan and Nicole had a similar experience in a different house. And it's because of this previous encounter that many believe that the married couple are being followed by something. To be more specific, viewers believe that a malicious entity of some sort has been haunting the two wherever they go. Although it's not clear if the couple also believes this, they have no doubt in their mind that the following incident deals with something paranormal. According to the couple, they were watching a scary movie with a friend inside their living room when all of a sudden, strange things began to occur. It was after this incident that they looked over the footage caught by their security camera to make sense of what occurred that day. But it seems that watching this footage has only left them even more disturbed. Midway through the footage, the friend claims to have seen the stuffed bear on the couch move on its own. He points this out to the couple, who in response tells him that he's probably just seeing things. But then, after shrugging it off to being nothing, the following happens. This is what was caught.
No, mijo, esto tenemos que subirlo. Esto, mijo, uy, si es que hay alguien que sabe de estas cosas, que nos ayude.
Yo me quiero ir.
No. Mira, la sombra blanca, ¿sí la viste?
Sí, pero... No. Ahí sí, ahí yo fue que ya comencé a sentirme mal.
¿Por qué?
Porque mira, a ver, eso yo sí lo vi claramente, así, de reojo. Oye, ¿por qué se... Mira, sí,
¡Uy!
¿Sí viste? Eso sí. Eso sí.
¡Uy, mira,
Yo no sabía para dónde ir.
¡Uy, miren!
Yo no sabía qué era.
Oh my God.
Behind the couch where the friend had sat, a shadow-like figure can be seen on camera for a split second before quickly disappearing behind the sofa.
Damn.
Not sure as to what they'd seen, they began to look around for the mysterious figure, but then, as they search around, the strangest thing happens.
Es que estábamos con la luz del televisor,
claro,
como que estuviéramos en el cine. Yo digo,
Mira,
¡Uy!
sí,
la botella.
Ahí me tiraron la botella y yo de una salí corriendo.
No, yo te lo juro que yo no aguanto un día. Mira, se cayó.
Uy, no.
Yo no aguanto un día.
Pero, uy, ¿sí ves la luz que pasa
mira,
por ahí?
La puerta de alguien como la tenía trancada. No
Mira, sí, uy, ¿sí ves?
Sí.
Ahí pasa.
Mira, del susto, ¿sí ves lo que me pasó del susto?
Uy, hasta el cuadro, Dios mío santo. Oye, pero ¿por qué se cayó todo?
No sé, ahí nosotros nos fuimos, nosotros no nos íbamos a quedar ahí.
Mira lo que pasó ahí, Mira eso.
No sé si hay algo o alguien que nos está haciendo asustar, pero te lo juro que yo ya no aguanto.
How many times has this happened to them? It's been like
All of a
5,
sudden,
6 times.
things inside the living room began to move on their own. It was at this moment that they fled out of the house due to the dangerous activity that was happening inside. What happened then, after the door had closed on its own, has left them baffled.
La sangre de Cristo tiene poder.
Mira la maleta, mira cómo la van arrastrando. Mira cómo la van arrastrando.
¿Por qué no se pusieron a orar?
Cambiémonos de casa.
Eso
de ley. Uy, pero ese peluche, Dios mío.
Mira, como que lo están jalando, ¿sí ves?
Es como que se para de cabeza, ¿qué?
Ese es el peluche que te regaló Juanca, el que tú dañaste, ¿verdad?
Mira, ¿sí viste lo que pasó aquí? ¿Sí viste?
Ahí pasa.
Sí. Mira
esa lucecita. Mira, es como que fuera que algo pasa.
Eso nosotros no lo vimos porque estábamos afuera.
Pero es como que algo pasa. Date cuenta que es como que mira bien, ¿ves?
Mira, ahí va.
As stated before, viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, but even more unsettling is the belief that something is haunting the married couple regardless of where they live. Until more footage is released by the couple, it seems that this belief will stay at that, just a belief. Although it's not clear as to what exactly was caught on camera, the video is still nonetheless pretty creepy. The following photo was submitted by Taylor P.I., who writes, "Here's a photo that I found online. There's little to no information on the photo, except for a small caption that reads, 'A young man takes a photo behind an old building and gets photobombed by someone inside.' Even though the caption implies that a person had photobombed the picture, it looks nothing like a person. I don't know, but it seems more like a ghost than a human to me." Here's the photo that Taylor's referring to. Now, given that the caption states that the photo was taken in front of an old building, it might be the case that something other than a person had been caught in the photograph. But as always, what do you think? Could this be evidence of something paranormal? Or is this simply a random stranger inside the building who photobombed the picture? With very little information, it seems that this question will remain unanswered. What exactly had been caught in this photo? Facebook user Meg Wolfgang had posted the following video in the hopes that someone could explain the strange occurrence that is seen in the footage. Meg was playing with her kittens when something pretty creepy was caught on camera. During the time of this recording, she didn't notice it. It was only after looking back at the footage that she realized that something unsettling was caught on camera. Meg writes, "I wanted to post this video I've had for quite a few years now and get others' opinions. In the video, which was recorded by myself in about 2008, maybe 2009 originally, there is a dresser not even half an inch raised off the ground, in which something reaches out from under, stealing the kitten's toy, and with audio on it that says what sounds like "leave me" at the same time. When I originally recorded the video, I didn't hear or see anything. The following is the video she took. Beneath the dresser, there appears to be something hiding inside. It's hard to make out what this is, but according to Meg, she can't shake the thought of this being a physical manifestation of something supernatural. Given the strange motion of whatever this is, including its odd appearance, and the faint whispering that is heard in the background, most viewers agree with Meg that something supernatural had been captured. But, as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own opinion. For now, Meg's video remains a mystery. On camera, Genevieve writes, "Heard my daughter talking to someone, so I called her over and asked who, but I didn't notice it until after watching it. Only her and I were home. This is what she caught. Pay close attention to the background or you'll miss it."
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
What? That's not okay. Nope. Get a whole child back. I call Protective Services.
There appears to be someone or something walking with Genevieve's daughter. This footage was taken in 2016, and it wasn't until recently that Genevieve had noticed this. Needless to say, she was left disturbed by the footage. Now, it could be that the apparition is actually her daughter's shadow, but if you look closely, it appears to be taller than her daughter. Given how lighting affects the length of a shadow depending on its position, this could still be a silhouette. However, if it were actually a shadow, we'd still be able to see the door in the background, but instead, our view of it is blocked as it passes by, acting like a solid figure, and it doesn't warp or bend against the door, which is something a shadow would do. Genevieve is certain that this isn't a shadow, but rather something else, and viewers can't help but think the same. But of course, I'll let you decide as to what this might be, a shadow or something else. Feel free to let me know what you think. Gotchin and Yasuke are YouTubers who explore places that are said to be haunted. It was just recently that they went over to a hidden village where someone had a strange encounter. When this person came to this village on their own, they were met by an elderly couple who told them to go away. The strange thing about this encounter, though, is that no one has lived in that village for years. If not a single person has lived there, then who are the couple that greeted them? Were they people or apparitions? Gotchin and Yasuke decide to explore this village themselves to see if anything unusual happens. Little did they know that they would capture something disturbing on camera. Yasuke is by himself as Gotchin is somewhere else in the village when the following happens.
I really don't like this. I heard that knocking. We're gonna edit that out. Hell no.
As Yasuke explores an abandoned house, someone or something is hiding underneath the floor. Both Gachin and Yasuke have no explanation for this, but viewers can't help but think that this might be the ghost of someone who used to live there. Now, this could be a case of pareidolia. What is thought to be a face might actually be debris. Yet, it seems that most viewers are certain this is a ghostly figure.
With a hairline.
Given the strange encounter had by the person who came here before them, they might be right. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. Haunted or not, you let me know. The following video was submitted by Arthur Cruz, who writes, a security guard who works at a mall was hearing noises coming from a stockroom inside a store. Apparently the store in question is haunted. He goes inside and sees this.
Don't go in there.
Talk about nightmare fuel. This is terrifying. All the dolls appear to be turned on. Arthur believes that the store itself might have something to do with this, considering it's haunted. Although that could be the case, it could be that the dolls are sound activated and were all set off after one of them turned on. But if that's the case, then how did the first doll turn on? I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Haunted or not, this is still pretty creepy. Celia Santos had posted the following video on Facebook and states that something terrifying had occurred at a mall in Brazil. The video was taken at 2:30 in the morning by a security guard who works there. He was sure that he was the only person inside, until he saw the following. The security guard had recorded this in the hopes that people would believe him when telling them about this terrifying encounter. This is what he caught. There appears to be a little girl on the escalator, who then disappears moments later. Now, this could have been an actual child, but what's a child doing inside a mall at 2 in the morning? I can't think of anything to explain this, other than the thought of this being a child who was accidentally locked inside. What are your thoughts on this? Is this an actual child or something else?
I mean...
Reddit user Poe had posted the following photo and states that his neighbor took the picture during the summer. He had taken a picture of the Reddit user's kids who were playing outside. He was hesitant to share this photo with him because something very unsettling was captured in the photo. This is what he caught.
Are you joking? You can't be serious.
Those who've seen this image were left unsettled. It's worth mentioning that the Reddit user lives near a cemetery. It seems to him that this might be an apparition of someone who's buried there. What do you make of this photo? Real or fake? Take a good look and decide for yourself.
Pretty real.
An urban explorer visits an abandoned temple and encounters something terrifying. The building served as a temple for a secretive organization known as the Freemasons in 1985. Around the mid-2000s, the building was left behind for unknown reasons. Ever since then, the temple has been abandoned. However, the following footage caught by Christopher Hill seems to suggest it's not completely abandoned. Christopher is on his way to explore the basement of the temple when he captures the following on camera. Be sure to listen closely or you'll miss it. a disembodied voice saying hey can be heard. Now, it could be that the supposed disembodied voice came from outside, so it's not certain if Christopher caught something unusual. But what happens next may just be the most strangest and terrifying encounter Chris has had. In the basement of the temple, he captures this.
It's really sad that they let this historical place fall apart like this. Damn, man, that's crazy.
There appears to be a dark figure entering a room and slowly fading away. Here's the enhanced version for a better view.
I mean, look like a dude with a skeleton for a face.
This next video comes from a man whose entire home is filled with Bibles and other religious artifacts that he worships on the daily. If he's not praying, then he's most likely sitting at his piano playing a song with verses from the Bible. Pretty much everything he has or does in this apartment is based on something religious. Now you might be thinking that this man is simply devoted to his religion. While that's partly true, the main reason as to why he prays a lot has to do with something completely different. As it turns out, this man has been experiencing strange happenings in his home. Ever since visiting his father's gravesite at the cemetery, he can't shake the feeling that something has followed him home. Whatever it might be, he's deeply afraid of it. For this reason, he's been praying and singing religious songs more so than usual as an attempt to get rid of the evil entity that now lives in his home. One day, while taking a nap, he wakes up to a loud noise in the living room. He grabs his phone and records this.
This is disrespectful. That's disrespectful, bro. How you gonna haunt a religious person? It's a hard knock. How you gonna haunt a religious person, bro? That's racist. I decided to record it because it's been happening for a few days. Yo, this shit racist as hell, bro. As much as he go to church, it's for, oh, no, it's close to the witching hour. That's never good. Uh-oh, that's real bad. 413. Don't jump scare me. Ice pick grip.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bitch, what?
Comedor.
Yeah, that's not good.
Miren, ese es el comedor. Tengo las ventanas cerradas, miren. Esto viene sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pues la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que esté pasando cosas así.
Feeling slightly unnerved, the man sees a set of eating utensils swaying side to side as though a strong breeze had passed by. But as the man points out, all windows are closed shut. Naturally, he was stricken with fear, but not as much as the next incident, as what happens then leaves him terribly shaken up. A few days after this occurrence, the man uploads a video in which he appears to be deeply distressed. Watch.
Nah, bro, you gotta pray harder. Pray harder. Hey, look, no, I'm gonna pray with you. Arise, chicken. No, that's the only prayer I know. I didn't go to church a lot. I went 2 times in the last 2 years. Arise, chicken. Say it with me. Together. All office furniture, 16% off. Huh? Is that enough? That's enough, right? All office furniture, 16% off. Don't do no shit. I'll go back to ice pick grip. Ice pick grip, bitch. Hey, who? Don't touch my keyboard. All right? He's out there trying to put his nutsack on our drum set, son of a... Hey, if you touch another key, you gonna owe me rent money.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que
In the name of Jesus, I command you to leave. There it is. All office furniture, 16% off. Huh? That's way more than you get at any Macy's or any Ross. In the name of Jesus. Yeah, that's real. You ain't gonna get that at a Burlington's Coat Factory or nothing. You son of a bitch. You son. You slut. You lit liquor. Hey, now it's racism.
No tienes derecho de estar aquí.
You have no right to be here. Hey, that's right. Let him know to check his privilege. You check your goddamn privilege to be in this house. Huh? Probably ain't wiped your feet at the door or nothing. Don't you play it. Either that, it better be Bruno Mars if you do play it. Huh? Baby, leave your purse open. I'ma leave your purse open. Baby, leave your purse open, girl. I'ma leave your purse open, hoping that you just got paid, you got some money, and you got your car keys on you. Oh, that was the right note. Yo, nigga. Hey, look, that's kind of scary. Because that was the right key that I was singing in, I think. Because the next note was like, because I'ma steal all that too. And that was the right key for that. We're going to listen to it again. On God, it was. Don't stay! I told you! Yeah, you might have to edit this one out. I don't trust any of this. Nigga, that was physical too. He pushed that bitch down. That nigga waited. No. Absolutely not, children.
Appearing to be fed up with the supposed spirit, the man tells the spirit to leave at once, but after having done so, a piano key is seemingly pressed by an unseen force. The man quickly rushes out of the room in a panic frenzy. It was now clear to him that something was provoking him. But as if that wasn't obvious enough, 4 days later, this happens. It's 3 a.m. when the man and his girlfriend, who was staying the night, wake up to strange noises. What happens next leaves them highly unsettled.
See, at this point, I'd have called my mama. Hey, yo, look, mama, I done offered the ghost 16% off. He ain't taking it. I ain't got no more coupons for Burlington's Coat Factory. 316, that's the winter now. Shit. Oh, you better move.
3 de la mañana, bro.
Shit, man, I'd have been at my mama's house. Listen what? You got hoes? You got women there with him? You got bitches? Oh, you gonna let the hoes get haunted too? I'm not gonna lie. I would let my females come over my house. If my house is haunted, yo. What are we doing? Hey, Phyllis, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Hey, baby, I'm gonna need you to. Hey, look, baby. You say you're a feminist. If you're really secure in your masculinity, you go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And whatever you do not be afraid to put mayonnaise on that shit. This is not the time to be playing the piano, whatever this damn ghost name is. I'd have named it Franklin. Damn it, Franklin, get your shit together. Get your shit together, Frank. Shit. Oh, that's something in the kitchen. Yeah, hey, all office furniture, 35% off, bro. On God. All office furniture, 35% off. Hey, look, I can't do no lower than that. Anything lower than that, I'm going in my own pockets, bro. I got kids. I got 7 women. I got 7 kids by 11 different women. Shit. This nigga playing Jingle Bells. It's not Christmas. This nigga playing Christmas shit. Hey, you better get it together. You better not be in the good church. You better not be in my kitchen. Reveal yourself in the name of Jesus. Hold on now. That's not the right. No, look. Hey, all office furniture 55% off. If you don't reveal yourself, I hate dudes who streak. I was flashed once at a really big Hollywood party. I ain't been right ever since. I ain't never been back to a Hollywood party. He was a white guy. We were shooting a skit. Oh shit. There's something on the floor. The ghost piss on us? Oh. No, he didn't R. Kelly. It's a cut. Okay. No R. Kelly. You done gone through the good China? Wow, Frank. Wow, Frank. I would have expected this from some shit like Casper, Frank, but not.
Strangely, the wind chimes move on their own, and the kitchen appears to be ransacked. Yet according to the man, no signs of forced entry were seen anywhere in the house. Further adding to the strangeness, the man says that his girlfriend felt very ill only minutes after this incident. Whether or not this had something to do with her sudden illness is unknown. But consider
it's a well-known fact. You look it up in any book. If your girlfriend's ever not feeling good in any way, shape, or form, that's when you gotta mate. You gotta mate on her, and that usually.
Considering what happened only days later, the man can't help but think that the spirit was responsible for this. It's late at night, and the man is once again woken up by mysterious noises when this is
Had to hold the
captured.
laugh in. Still got the tears. That was a good laugh. These tears aren't from fear. At least not yet. They're not. Hello? Hello? Look, I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this today. I got kids. We got kids out this bitch. Okay? You have to get your shit together, Frank. It's either pay rent or stop scaring the shit out of the white women I bring back to the house, goddammit. Okay? Yes, it is easy getting drunk white women back to the house, but it's hard getting them to take their titties out respectfully if you keep throwing shit in the kitchen. Whenever I put the movie on, okay, you're ruining Godzilla versus King Kong, the New Empire. All right, she was just getting ready to take off her pantaloons. What's that? Stop it! Ah! Well, that might be the scariest clip I've ever seen in my life. I'm no longer laughing anymore. Well, at least I'm not. All off. Look, nigga, you can have all the furniture you want, bro. It's all free.
Without warning, the sound of footsteps charging at full throttle can be heard heading towards the man before being attacked by an unseen presence. Scared stiff, the man stands in silence while trying to process what just happened. He then picks up his phone and ends the video here. Although undoubtedly strange, viewers find it stranger that the man doesn't turn on the lights in most of these incidents. But the reason for this, according to him, is that the lights for most of the rooms are located at the main entrance, which he stays away from as he's too scared to approach. Whether ghost or not, the man continues to pray and read passages from the Bible in the hopes that doing so would get rid of the strange presence that haunts him.
You might need an exorcist after that one, bro.
In early January of 2023, a woman named Nancy Malkin had a very strange encounter with something in her child's bedroom. Nancy says that the reason she had went up to her son's bedroom in the first place was because she saw something quite unusual on the security camera that's placed in his room. She had woken up from a nap before looking over at the camera's live feed and seeing a strange orb flying around her son's toys. It would seem to zip around in a strange way and react to objects it touched as though it had a mind of its own. Now, Nancy had been looking at this orb for quite some time. More than 5 minutes have passed since initially spotting the mysterious orb, and still, it continued to float around in the same spot. Now, curious as to what exactly was being caught on camera, she walks over to her son's room, but
I might need life alert after that last one. I don't know about these videos no more, bro. I don't know about this one at all.
strangely finds nothing there. Nothing visible could be seen with her naked eye, but on camera, she could still see the ball of light floating around the same spot. In this short clip, Nancy's observing the orb via the security camera's live feed on her phone. Mind you, that without the phone, she can't see anything in person. While looking at the live feed, she sees the ball of light moving frenetically. Watch.
Oh, it's Tinkerbell. Oh, that's soothing. Oh, yeah, that looked like some shit off of Fantasia. Oh, yeah, that feels nice. That's some shit like Fern Gully. Yeah, that movie had cartoon fairies in it. Oh, yep. Yeah, there
Now,
it
at
goes.
one point,
This
Nancy
guy.
starts to communicate with the orb. She tells it to touch her hand when something pretty interesting happens.
That's better.
The orb quickly moves away from her hand as though she had scared it.
That was close.
Nancy decides to leave this mysterious orb alone and call it a day. The orb continues to fly around the same spot even after she goes. But only minutes later, after rechecking the camera, the orb is no longer there. It had simply vanished. Ever since recording this, the orb hasn't shown itself again. Nancy believes that this mysterious orb might have been the spirit of a child as it kept floating around her son's toys.
You sure you ain't got lightning bugs, bitch?
Perhaps it just wanted to play with them, as Nancy states. But whatever it might have been, she claims that this mysterious orb was intelligent as it responded to everything she did. To this day, she still questions what this ball of light was doing inside her son's bedroom. There's an apartment in Poland where something very strange has been going on. The man who lives there claims that whenever he's by himself, he can't help but feel as though someone else is inside. When his roommates are gone and he has the place to himself, weird noises happen out of nowhere. Now, what makes these occurrences extra strange is that they always seem to happen during the nighttime. Knowing when they usually occur, the man has his phone ready in hand and proceeds to record the following video. No one else is home when this is captured.
What time is it?
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś
You're
czasu
looking
cały
for some
czas,
time. Oh my god!
cały czas coś
Why? What do you want from me? Nigga, I would really yell that in real life, bro. That's real. If it was this bad, bro, hey, what do you want from me, nigga? Shit. Damn. I just go back to sleep. Nigga. That's funny. It just reminded me of a scary movie. What do you want from me? Nigga. Oh, damn. Yeah, when I get scared, I get funny, man. Now, I don't know about this one. It's really hood, bitch. Why, you gonna run up my water bill? Oh, so you're still the wet bandits. Is that what you're the ghost of? You're the ghost of the wet bandits? Son of a bitches. They got roaches? Oh, you know what's going on. Oh, you know what it is. Hey, look. Hey, look. That's what it always does, isn't it? What, are you allergic to light? You little shit.
Mysteriously, the bathroom faucet is left running as though someone or something had turned it on. The man shuts it off while seeming confused as to how it turned on by itself. He heads back to his room when eerily the light switch, which he just turned on, is immediately turned off. It seems that whoever or whatever was on the other end of the hall had switched off the light. Now, this wouldn't be the end of it, as only a few nights later, something just as creepy happens. It's nighttime when the man recording hears banging noises outside his door. With his heart pounding in his ears, he records this.
Nie, ja pierdol.
Don't say that. Don't let it in there. Hey, some of these ghosts are perverts. Don't you do that. He meant him, not us. Don't fuck us, fuck him. I'm not. Hey, don't give it commands. Shit, bro, you gotta tighten up. Especially your sphincter. Don't be offering anus to these ghosts. And they'll never leave. Did you move the toilet?
Co jest, kurwa?
like something straight out of a horror movie. The man peeks out from his bedroom, peering into the darkness of the hallway to see if anyone's there. Finding nobody inside the bathroom, the man quickly walks back to his room, but stops in his tracks upon noticing the sudden mess in the kitchen. Appearing as though a massive earthquake had struck the place, the man runs back into his room in full terror before ending the video. What happened that night has left him shaken up. It's unknown if the man continues to live inside the apartment, as no updates or new videos have been posted. But as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something living inside this man's apartment? Or might there be an explanation for all that's happened?
That'll teach you to conserve money on your water bill.
Now, it could be that a squatter was hiding away from the camera and appeared to fade away due to the camera's quality. But when Christopher takes a look inside, no one is there. No doors can be seen through which the squatter could have escaped. If nothing was inside, then who or what was this? Chris has yet to explain the strange encounter. As always, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what this might have been. Marlene White is inside her bathroom when she captures something really creepy on camera. Marlene writes, "Please tell me that I'm not crazy." Here's the video she posted, along with a text-to-speech voice that she uses to explain what's going on. Take a look.
What the hell is this? I only have one baby at my house today. The rest of them are with grandma. You can clearly hear my baby in the living room crying. I was on the toilet when I felt like something was watching me. I've been on edge ever since I took a picture and my dad was behind me by the door. So I decided to turn the camera on and record. This is not my dad. I don't know what it is.
It's moving.
I know you've seen it move before and after, I gasped.
Who are you? Hello?
Now, it kinda looks like someone is standing inside. Maybe it's one of her children. But Marlene disproves this notion by showing what it would actually look like if one of her children were standing inside.
Stand in the shower real quick so I can show people something, please.
Ha, human trafficking.
Dang, you colorful, boy. Okay, you can get out. Come here, child. This is literally what you guys want. Like, that was not my babies in the shower. Please just stop. There's no way. Say there's no way. I would never get in that scary thing. I'm so scared.
Marlene has no idea as to what this might be, but viewers can't help but think that this might have been a ghost. But what do you think? Ghost or illusion? Let me know down below.
Combination of both?
Ghost hunter Ali Aslan is inside an abandoned house located in the middle of nowhere. There have only been a couple of people who've checked out this place, but not a single person had caught anything as unusual as Ali had when he paid a visit to this house. Ali is exploring the place when all of a sudden, this happens.
Bismillah. Allahu Ekber.
Now, it's worth mentioning that it's raining outside at the time of this recording. It could be that the strange noises were actually caused by the stormy weather outside. That could be the case, But what happens afterward as Ollie exits the house is beyond explanation. What he caught on camera is perhaps the creepiest encounter he's had.
Oh, that's the Grim Reaper. Yep. He's there for...
Ollie doesn't know what to make of this, but if there's one thing that most viewers would agree on, it's that this person or thing was most likely observing Ollie during the time he was inside.
Nope.
If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is.
That is creepy. Very creepy.
Martha Morgan is home alone when she captures the following on camera. Martha writes, "This is my daughter's dog. There was absolutely nothing there, at least nothing we could see, but he could."
You can't have no risk in life. We can reduce almost all traffic fatalities on our highway if we would take the speed limit down to 5 miles an hour. But we don't do that, right? We accept that we...
Viewers of the video believe that her daughter's dog might be sensing something that we can't. If that's what's going on in this video, then what exactly is it seeing? And what might be the reason as to why it's growling? Whatever the reason might be, it's always unsettling to see a dog growl at something that isn't there. A garment factory in Japan has been experiencing strange activity at work. It was just recently that the factory surveillance cameras had caught footage of the strange things that have been happening. When the owner of the factory had seen the footage, he was shocked, but he wasn't surprised for the reason you're probably thinking. The factory owner himself best explains the footage that was captured. Take a look.
っていうパートの人がいたんですけど、年に亡くなってます。うちに来て20年ぐらいになるんで、結構ベテランで、他のパートさんからも好かれてるような感じでした。動いてるミシンがさんが使っていたミシンなんですよね。
Damn. Talk about dedication.
他のパートさんの間ではさんが来てしようとしてるつもりなんじゃないかとか、このマネキンも夜に急に動き出したら怖いよねとか、ふざけて服を着せたりもしてましたし、お気に入りでしたね。
Damn.
Strange occurrences, then it isn't necessarily bad. After all, Miss Tanaka seems to be truly missed by her coworkers. These strange occurrences are probably the closest thing to having Miss Tanaka around one more time. General Shim is resting on his rooftop when he sees something that scared the living hell out of him. General Shim writes, "I just wanted to loiter on my house's rooftop because the breeze there is soothing and fresh. But little did I know that someone else would be there with me." This is what he saw. General Shim hopes that this was just a coconut on a tree. But what do you see? Could this be a case of pareidolia or an actual sinister-looking entity?
Pareidolia.
Israel Escalante posted the following message on his Facebook page. Israel writes, "Strange noises have been heard in my house. The toys have been turning on by themselves. Maybe some spirit is playing with my kids' toys." Israel's followers on Facebook found this message unusual, since he doesn't post anything but videos and images of the meat company he works at. But then the following day, after posting this, Israel uploads a video of the strange occurrences mentioned in his post. Needless to say, his followers were unsettled by what he caught on camera. This is what he captured.
Y aquí recientemente es donde los juguetes se han prendido. Aquí. Este es el cuarto de juguetes de los chamacos. Ahí disculpen el tiradero. Pero de repente se escuchan. ¡Qué ole! Eso no es algo preparado, De repente se escuchan así cosillas medio extrañas. Ese pianillo es el que se empezó a prender. Oh, no manches. No te pases de lanza. ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? Oh, te pases de lanza. Se está moviendo ese caballo, hijo. Se está moviendo el caco. Se está moviendo el caco, pa. ¿Sí vieron que se movió el caco? ¿Quién eres? Se está moviendo ese caco, hijo.
I don't trust that.
No manches, pa. ¿Dónde estás? Date para acá que me da miedo. Ya no se movió. Pero no es el aire ni nada, muchachos, porque acá esta pobre ventana de aquí está cerrada. Entonces, pues no creo que sea nada del aire. Mira, se está moviendo. No manches tú. ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? No, vente.
A toy turns on by itself, and a rocking horse begins to move on its own. Israel then makes a follow-up video explaining what happened.
Aquí les puse los juguetes que han sonado. Este caballo es el del video. Esta camionetita también ya sonó. Ese piano también se ve en el video. Entonces, pues, es por eso que decidimos grabarlo. Y pues ahí está. Ya cada quien decide si creer o no. Ahí está la evidencia y pues ya. Con esto nos despedimos.
Israel has yet to post any more videos of these strange occurrences, so stay tuned. Occurrences that have taken place inside a home. Very little information is given on these videos, but each one speaks for itself. Each video was shot in a room where most of the activity takes place. It is for this reason that a camera was placed inside to capture these strange occurrences. However, it seems that with each occurrence, the activity gets worse. Out of all incidents, the fifth occurrence is probably the creepiest. This is what was captured.
Все машин. Ключи как сразу. Вещи, давай.
What the hell? Damn. Let's do that shit.
Ой, мамочка, блин, я не могу, я уже... Алло, привет. Ты в обед что-нибудь приедешь, нет? Во сколько? Ага, ладно, все, давай.
It's the last occurrence that's hard to explain. Somehow, the garment in the basket appears to throw itself into the washer. It could be that the video is playing in reverse, making it seem as though it threw itself in when it actually fell into the basket. But even if the video wasn't reversed, it doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own. Viewers can't seem to explain this final clip, but what do you think? Had a poltergeist been caught on camera, or was this something else?
That shit haunted as hell.
A family buys a doll from a thrift store, but ever since buying it, there's been nothing but strange occurrences taking place inside their home. They believe that the doll is haunted and is therefore responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own, the family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has no idea as to how they could stop the strange activity. But then one day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens. The family sets up a camera in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens. This is what they caught.
Is that good?
The candlelight mysteriously gets brighter, but unfortunately, this had no effect on the strange activity. Things only appear to get worse. But then one day, the strangest incident happens. The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
Can we get better? Okay, baby? Oh, do you want to drink this here?
If you listen closely, you can almost hear what sounds like a slap. The daughter even says that she was hurt. But what do you think? Did the doll actually slap her? Or was it something else? Amar Kate posted the following video and writes, "We should have listened to the dog and not gone downstairs. This is what they caught on camera."
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here. Come on.
That was a right smash. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
No, it's not, was it?
Yeah, it does look. Just opened it.
Oh my god. This is getting horrendous.
This is getting horrendous. Look at it. It's smashed on top of there as well. That's scared. My shoes are upstairs. That scared me.
Where's your car keys?
Shh, they're in the kitchen.
Oh, you're joking.
Forget the keys. It's probably best to just leave. And of course, don't forget the dog. Two friends are inside a room recording someone who appears to be yelling at something. It isn't until they decide to approach this person that they see what it is that they're yelling at. What they saw left them more disturbed than before. This is what they caught.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres. ¿Qué se te perdió? ¿Nos quieres hacer daño? ¿Nos quieres hacer más daño?
Mira, mira de nuevo.
Lárgate.
Oh my God.
Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado Señor, tu voluntad. Danos hoy el pan de cada día. Y no nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
¿Qué quieres? No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres?
Mira,
¿Qué
regresa.
quieres? Ven. ¿Qué quieres?
There appears to be a small, shadowy figure manifesting and disappearing at the same time. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not this was something paranormal. As always, what are your thoughts?
Look paranormal to me.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby." This is what was caught. The child all of a sudden disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. Ali Aslan is inside an abandoned house that's located in the middle of nowhere. There have only been a couple of people who've checked out this place, but not a single person had caught anything as unusual as Ali had when he paid a visit to this house. Ali is exploring the place when all of a sudden, this happened. Ryan Holz writes, "So I was just sitting at home alone, the parents were out, and I kept hearing the weird sounds again, but this time I decided to record for a change, and this is what I caught. Really creepy."
What the f? This is what I mean. Crazy shit. Is it like heaven? Hello? Oh my god. Need a light on. Oh my. Oh.
You better grab a gun or something.
Phone's upstairs. Oh my. I could. I'm leaving lights on. I swear to I seen something.
Yeah, we all saw something.
Right. I need to go. There's my phone.
Perhaps this might have been a stranger who broke in. Intruder or ghost. It's unknown as to who or what was inside Ryan's house. Ellen Melbergstedt is on her way to a doctor's appointment and is taking a shortcut through a park to get there. The video takes place in Sweden during the winter time, so it's mostly dark during the day. As she's on her way to the hospital, Ellen takes out her phone and begins to record. But little does she know that she's about to capture something downright creepy. Check this out.
Mellmördor den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla
It was only after viewers had pointed this out that Ellen had noticed it. There appears to be a figure peeking at Ellen from behind a tree. It's unclear as to who or what this might have been, but viewers think that this could have been a ghost. Whatever it might have been, Ellen will most likely be taking a different route from now on. Grisel Luna is conducting a paranormal investigation at a place where human remains were found. The site has been abandoned for a while and is known to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. While checking out one of the rooms inside the building, this happens.
Vamos a iniciar por esta. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se ve que hay algunos muebles antiguos que ya están llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! ¡No! ¿Viste? Melissa se movió. Llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! ¡No! ¿Viste? Melissa se movió. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Pero ya acabamos de llegar, sí estaba moviendo, ¿verdad? Yo vi como que se movió esto.
Later on, Grisel goes outside and finds something pretty disturbing.
Pues esto es como un hueso, ¿no? ¿Cómo que un hueso? Ay, ¿pero qué es eso? Ay, Dios. Espérate, no lo agarres. No, pero... ¿Qué es esto? Ay, Dios. Tiene un hueso. ¿Cómo? Eso es como de brujería.
Is that a foot?
I'm not sure if picking up the bone was a good idea, because what happens next might have been the result of having done so.
Creo que es momento de retirarnos, porque... ¡Ay, no mames! ¡Ay, güey! ¡No mames!
Hell no.
It's not clear as to what happened here, but whatever occurred, I'm sure it wasn't good, as given by the history of this place.
This next Nukes Top 5 exclusive video was sent in by viewer Michael Youngblood. The video was shot near Winchester, Virginia, a city that was the site of some of the bloodiest battles of the US Civil War. Michael is filming his friend Jake when they capture something that they just did not expect.
Let me get you from the front.
Okay. All right, ready? Yeah. You recording?
Yep.
Oh, now my socks are like...
What the hell is that?
Around.
You.
Was that a Confederate?
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see it? When looking back at the video, Michael and Jake are shocked to see what looks like a mysterious figure dressed like a Civil War soldier and carrying a long, old-timey musket. The creepy apparition silently walks across the field right behind them. But Michael and Jake say that they didn't see anyone at the time.
Damn.
So could this be the spirit of a fallen Civil War soldier? Let me know what you think. Shadows of Doubt.
That backflip
It's a normal Friday afternoon in Opelousas, Louisiana, and Dante Saunier stops at a service station to get some gas. Suddenly, he notices something very strange inside a parked and empty school bus across the street.
This bus. We're about to go walk up to this bus.
Mother. What?
Look at that. Look, them children playing.
Why?
Look at that. Let's go see. Let's go investigate.
empty bus. An empty bus.
Strange, creepy shadows of children can be seen walking through the school bus, even though the vehicle is parked and completely empty. Dante says that he walked over to the bus and even drove his truck around it, but saw no one and nothing to explain the bizarre apparitions. Dante was creeped out by the entire experience and posted his video to Facebook, where it quickly got over 2 million views. As of today, the mystery of the school bus shadows remains unexplained. The Midnight Whisper. Red Easer Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went to bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living room, and he suspects that one of the family pets might have urinated on the floor. But as Mike begins searching for the telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him.
What do I smell for you?
A small, childlike voice seems to whisper, "Mike," from somewhere nearby. Mike just books it up the stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background to wonder what the hell just happened. Now, Mike says that he lives in an old 1850s house near the coast of Herring Cove, Canada. It has a slight bit of dark history, but he says that he's never experienced anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never even made a single post about anything supernatural until this strange incident that literally sent him running. The Thing in the Tunnel. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her friend Laura recorded in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out. Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know. Alexa. Now this next video is about the dangers of accidentally scaring yourself. 8-year-old Jackson and 2 of his friends are having a sleepover at his home in Grapevine, Texas. The 3 fearless young boys decide to ask the family's Amazon Alexa to tell them a scary bedtime story. It was then that they realized they had made a huge mistake.
I don't know that. Alexa, tell me a bedtime story. Sorry, I don't know that. Oh, Alexa, tell me a horror story. Did you hear that? Alexa, I'm turned off. Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, was that creepy? Yeah. It wasn't. Alexa, play. What's your problem? Nothing's scary at all.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa was
As requested, Alexa begins telling a scary story starting with, "Did you hear that?" The 8-year-old boys lose their damn minds and just begin to scream and yell for Alexa to stop. Thankfully, Jackson's mother comes to the rescue, but she seems pretty unimpressed by their reaction.
What's your problem? Nothing's scary at all.
I think the lesson here is always be careful about letting your kids watch or listen to scary content. I mean, enjoy the video is what I was gonna say there. Thank you. Unholy night. Mariana Ramos says that her father was attending Christmas Mass at his local church when he decided to send her a quick video of the service. When Mariana watches the video, she sees something that gives her the chills. A pale person with no distinct features and deep hollow eyes can be seen amongst the celebrating churchgoers. Mariana asks her father about the mysterious figure, and he too is disturbed and confused because he says he didn't see this person when he recorded the video. He asks other church members, but no one recognizes the odd stranger in the footage. But here's where things get really weird, because Mariana claims that there was one person who did recognize this figure, the church's old priest. The priest said that the person in the video was an old woman who used to work closely with the church, a woman who had died many years earlier. So, is this the woman's ghost showing up to church for Christmas Mass? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Window to the other side. TikTok user Alyssa is outside with her 2 children one night when the family spots something strange in the second floor bedroom window.
Alright, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing something. Alright, put your flashlight up.
What is that?
Okay, wait, we're gonna look down for a minute, but put your flashlight down. Let's see if we can get it to go again.
Oh!
Alright, flash it up there. Oh, now it's gone. Put your flashlight down. Flash it again. Put it down, put your flashlight down. Let's see if it'll do it again. Alright, put it up, hurry. Oh.
Someone or something can be seen peeking through the blinds of Alyssa's daughter's bedroom. But when they shine their flashlight, whatever it is simply disappears out of sight. Creepily enough, no one can be seen standing behind the blinds, and no hand can be seen moving them. Now, Alyssa believes that her house is haunted by a friendly ghost or poltergeist that means her family no harm. So instead of being alarmed, Alyssa and her children just rush right into the house and quickly head up to check out the window.
Alright, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up. Alright, it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Nope.
Alright, here's the upstairs. I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The family finds nothing and no one there. Now, it is interesting to note that shortly after posting this video to TikTok, Alyssa closed her account and seemed to just kind of disappear from the internet. So that is a bit of a mystery. It kind of makes you wonder if that ghost was friendly after all. Walking Among Us. Canadian paranormal investigation team Walking Among Us reached out to us about a terrifying experience one of their investigators had at the historic SDG jail in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, shit.
The SDG jail was built in 1833, and over its 190-year history, many people have lost their life here. Some by hanging, some from illness, and some from horrible violence. Perhaps even more disturbing, many unclaimed bodies were buried right on the property. With a dark history like that, it's no wonder that the SDG jail is said to be extremely haunted. On an overnight investigation, Walking Among Us team member Krista is all alone in a known paranormal hotspot on the lower levels of the jail.
Why?
She has a chilling experience that the investigators just can't explain.
My name's Krista. Can you please tell me your name? Is anyone coming around the corner? What? Rafe? No, stop. Ayo. Rafe? That's not funny.
Krista is freaked out when she hears shuffling footsteps in the hallway near her, and then hears a voice that she thinks is fellow investigator Rafe. But there's just one problem. At the time, Rafe is in a completely different part of the building, filming with the other team investigators.
I won't even do the port. Nothing ever happens to me. I'm fine.
Yeah, but maybe it will.
Okay, fine. I'll sit there.
Sit for like 20 seconds.
Okay,
see if you
fine,
hear
fine.
anything. I'm the same way, so I tend to just be behind the camera.
Which is more fun.
It is.
Krista is all alone while team members Rafe, Kelly, and James are doing a separate investigation in another part of the jail. In fact, when Krista calls out, the other team member's camera captures them in real time running over to check on Krista.
Is anyone coming around the corner? What? Rafe? No, stop. Ayo.
We're coming.
Rafe?
Are you okay?
That's not funny.
What happened? No one's there.
Don't play with me right now.
We just ran.
No, we're not upstairs. Yeah, so we were in the room doing the ball thing. He went upstairs. I'm here. The kitchen go up.
I heard footsteps.
No, there's not.
And then I was like, hello, is that you? And it sounded like you going, get out of here.
No, that was he was with us.
Oh, I hope that's on there.
I was with him. Can we take the footage?
And you swear to God.
I said, you'll ever not. Okay, well, hold on. It's all on video of us, how far it took us.
After rewatching the footage, the investigators believe that a spirit might have mimicked Rafe's voice. You can watch this entire investigation at the SDG jail over on the YouTube channel, Walking Among Us. Who waits in the woods? So this is Noah. Noah is not a YouTuber. He's not a TikToker. In fact, he's not a, quote, influencer of any kind. Noah is just a guy who posted one single video to the internet about something that happened to him that scared the living shit out of him. You see, Noah was driving late one night in the deep isolated woods of Sun River, Oregon. He was getting a bit sleepy, so he decided to pull off onto a desolate country road in the woods to take a nap in the back of his truck. As you can probably guess, it did not go well.
So I was originally not gonna make this video, but a few days ago I was camping in Sun River, and what I thought would be a good location to pull over to the side of the road in like this forest area and sleep, which I thought no one was really around.
I'm currently
sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. My in my cab though. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now, and it's like pitch black outside, probably like 2 in the morning, and he just keeps walking around, and he's like really close to my truck. I've never been this scared, and like this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you can see no one was on that road. He's literally knocking.
You're getting robbed, nigga.
On my truck.
It's a robbery, bro.
The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been scared before, ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now. I've never been this scared ever. So, the current time is...
Man, we would've jumped this nigga.
Right now. He's still walking on.
What's up, nigga?
Around my truck.
You good?
I'm gonna try to see if I can flash my light to get him.
You found what you looking for?
There he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eventually, whoever this person was wandered off and left Noah in peace. But the next morning, when Noah cautiously gets out of his truck, there's some creepy evidence left behind.
So I'm back home. This is the day after. He was trying to peek in my truck quite a bit with all these marks. I didn't even notice until I got home. Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck.
Yeah, beat that nigga up.
That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. That's new. Don't know how that got there. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So that was probably the scariest camping experience I've probably ever had in my entire life.
Now, the strangest thing about this entire incident is that Noah was parked off the road, in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. And whoever this person was outside had no flashlight and never spoke a single word while skulking around Noah's truck all night long. So, just who was this? And what did he want? Maybe Noah is lucky that he never found out. Hider in the house. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, are worried that a vengeful female spirit followed them home from one of their investigations. The couple says that they now experience frequent paranormal activity in their home that terrifies both them and their children. A few months ago, we featured Memo and Patty's story as they began broadcasting their experiences live on YouTube in an attempt to prove that their paranormal encounters are real.
Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
Hola, madre.
One night, they were woken up by weird sounds coming from outside their bedroom door. When this happened.
Te despojo. Lárgate.
La ventana. ¿En esa? Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado y les voy a demostrar por qué. No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, hija. Ay. Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana?
Since that night, the terrifying activity inside Memo and Patty's home has only intensified. and the couple continues to live stream their experiences right on YouTube. Another night, and the family is already live streaming as they arrive home. They are answering some questions from their curious live viewers when something happens that is truly bizarre.
Por ahí las llaves se quedaron pegadas. Por ahí se quedaron pegadas. Saludos, Gine TikToks. Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle muy bien esta noche a la platicada.
Did you see it? As the family is getting out of the car, Memo randomly pans his phone's camera past the house's window for just a second. But in that brief moment, a bizarre dark silhouette can be seen standing in their living room, even though the house should be completely empty. Memo and his family have no idea what they just caught on camera until viewers watching their live stream start to alert them. Now, Memo tries to debunk the strange apparition, hoping that it was nothing more than a reflection. But he can find no explanation for who or what this could be. And things only get worse from here. Another night, and Memo starts to broadcast a live stream to YouTube to show the weird prints that he found on his car that was parked in their garage all day. Suddenly, he hears loud banging coming from a storage room inside the house. He hurries inside, and what happens next is truly disturbing.
¿Quién está ahí?
Hold on now.
Hola. ¿Quién está ahí? Hola.
Mira.
Uy, creo que se metió. ¡Ey! Creo que se metió un animal.
Better be a motherfucking animal. Okay, now we run.
Hola.
No, nigga. No, hola, nigga.
No mames. No mames.
The children's playhouse suddenly moves by itself and just slides right across the floor. Memo fears that an animal has gotten into the playhouse. He frantically checks inside and out. There's nothing there. But, again, did you see it?
I did.
Something that looks like a very tall figure with a shadowy face can be seen peeking out at Memo from behind a shelf. Again, Memo doesn't see it and is completely unaware of what just happened until his livestream audience points it out, telling him to go look behind that shelf.
¿Aquí? ¿Cómo creen? Si aquí no hay nada. Está hasta la caja. Vean, es ropa vacía.
So just who or what is this? Could it be the spirit that Memo and Patty claim haunt their home? Or is this something entirely different?
I don't trust it.
It's up to you. You decide.
It was during a live news report that something very unnerving was caught on camera. On September 19th of 2017, a massive earthquake had struck the center of Mexico, claiming the lives of 369 people and destroying dozens of buildings. This earthquake was so intense that many country residents are still, to this day, haunted by this terrible incident. But there's one disturbing event that occurred during this earthquake that stands out the most in many people's minds. The destruction of a private school for preschoolers and secondary students.
Damn.
Nearby residents fled to the scene after learning that students were trapped underneath the rubble of the building. Sadly enough, it is said that during the search and rescue, they could hear the muffled sounds of screaming children underneath the rubble.
Oh no.
Some did not survive the impact of the wreckage. This was truly a tragic day for the parents of these children. Nevertheless, a horde of news stations arrived on the scene to broadcast live footage of this horrifying incident. But one particular news station had caught something very unusual. Viewers of the broadcast noticed it and immediately began to record their screens. What was captured has left many people unsettled. Be sure to look closely at the large crack in this wall, as you might miss it the first time. This is what was captured.
Hacer este túnel y en la parte de arriba lo están tratando de hacer desde el techo de este, digamos, como balcón. Hay socorristas tanto de la Cruz Roja como del Ejército Mexicano y del Plan Marina que están pues con los planos del edificio en mano y continúan la versión de que están muy cerca de lo que era el área de la cocina y el área del...
What the fuck? That will look like white symbiote suit Venom.
Within the wall's crevice, a small, palish-looking figure can be seen gazing at the rescuers surrounding the building. Even more chilling is that its face resembles that of a child's. Yet, there's something eerie about this supposed child. They stand completely still throughout the entire broadcast. It's almost as though they're not alive. And what's even more strange is that at first nothing appears in the crack, but then later, a childlike face is seen. For this reason, among others, many believe that this may have been the ghost of a child who was trapped underneath the rubble, but sadly passed away. But as always, what do you think? Had the spirit of a child trapped in the wreckage appear on camera? Or was something else seen? There has yet to be a clear answer as to what was caught in the footage, but for now, this video remains a mystery.
Okay, that was a good one. That wasn't bad. I didn't
There's a small
me.
musician on YouTube by the name of Axel Loza who usually uploads videos that showcase his musical talents. From videos that show what happens behind the scenes for a music video to random clips of him playing music, there's no shortage of videos that display his musical skills. However, out of all videos posted online, one video has left viewers totally spooked. The video in question is strange, as it doesn't involve anything related to music like most of Axel's videos. Instead, it starts off with Axel's brothers waking up in the dead of night and staring off into the distance. Immediately, we can tell that there's something off about this video. Axel explains that he and his brothers had woken up after hearing strange noises coming from the closet. They were staring at it when suddenly, after looking closely, they saw something that left them completely shook. This is what they saw.
Aquí están mis hermanos. Y desde hace rato se quieren dormir, pero están viendo la misma cara que yo. Y es lo que me temía. La verdad es lo que me temía y no sé qué hacer. No se pueden dormir.
What?
Aquí está, pero cuando yo trato de abrir, no hay nada. No hay absolutamente nada.
Motherfucker.
Behind the closet's window pane, a ghostly face can be seen. But when Axel heads over to open the closet, he finds no one inside. It quickly disappears as soon as Axel opens the door. The camera pans around all over the closet, showing no possible hiding spots for the supposed person inside. Now, of course, it could be that Axel is just a really good video editor and had cut the video to pull this off. But slowing down the footage where the cut or edit could have been made seems to show no signs of editing. So then, if this is genuine footage of something paranormal, what exactly was caught on camera? Like most videos, it seems we may never know, as no further information has been given. This next video comes from a security officer who, while being on duty, caught something pretty spooky on camera. Eric Campbell of Tampa, Florida works for a company that owns a tall building at an undisclosed location. The building itself is believed to be haunted, as those who've worked there have reported paranormal encounters. Now, Eric himself doesn't believe in the paranormal, but after what happened one night while working the night shift at this place, he might just be a believer. Eric and another security officer are patrolling around the premises of the building when all of a sudden, Eric spots what looks to be a person inside the edifice. Alerted by the trespasser, Eric's colleague heads inside to interrogate the person. Meanwhile, Eric stays outside to make sure the intruder doesn't escape. Little did they know, they would encounter something they weren't trained for. Eric is talking to his partner through a walkie-talkie as he watches the trespasser.
Alright, can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking
the lights are
hallway, and I can't see, like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now.
Oh, it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Without warning, the trespasser just disappears, leaving Eric in total shock. It was at this point that he realized this wasn't a trespasser, but instead, something else. Ever since that night, Eric has been having trouble understanding what he saw. To this day, neither he nor his partner have any idea as to who or what was inside the building. As with most videos found online, this next one has little to no information. It is still nonetheless very strange. Although its original source is unknown, a viewer of the video comments that it came from someone who's been dealing with unusual occurrences at home. They placed a camera inside their bedroom to capture the strange events that often happen inside. It appears to be late at night when the following happens. Watch.
God! Oh my God, you're joking!
The man is suddenly lifted off the bed as though something is pulling him upwards from his feet. In a panic frenzy, the man scoots all the way over to the other end of the bed, seemingly trying to make sense of what just happened. The video then cuts to black. The lack of a backstory to this video keeps it shrouded in mystery, making it a bit harder to know what exactly occurred. But what's your stance on this? Real or not? I'll let you be the judge.
That looks pretty real.
This last video comes from a man named Brandon Costa, who is woken up by a strange noise outside his room. He proceeds to take out his phone and record the strange event, but what he captures leaves him deeply unsettled. Now, according to Brandon, he had played with the Ouija board a few days prior. For this reason, he believes that what he captured that night was paranormal in nature. All in all, this incident has spooked him to his core.
Stop playing with Ouija boards!
This is what he captured.
No manches, ¿qué era eso? No.
That's when I started freaking out. Nig, I got out of there. I'm not sleeping there. Nope.
Eerily enough, a face can be seen peeking at Brandon before disappearing from sight. But, scariest of all, the bedroom door suddenly closes on its own. Given that Brandon had played with the Ouija board before this, viewers aren't surprised that this happened. But still, what he encountered is downright terrifying. Yet the question is still begged, who or what was this? Now that's creepy.
I should have watched Subnautica.
The following video shows a woman doing a live stream inside her house when something extremely creepy is caught on camera. The woman in this video is known as Cello Loca, who's well known for doing tarot card readings and other fortune-telling activities. It isn't often the case, but occasionally Cello would go online and do a live stream where she does tarot card readings for her viewers. But it was just recently that Cello had done something completely different. Instead of reading cards as usual, she decides to do a seance inside her house. Little did she know that this would be a big mistake. As Cello tries to make contact with the dead, she talks to a friend on the phone who's watching the live stream. She sits in front of a mirror when all of a sudden this happens.
I know that you like it.
Es como si me quedara inmovilizada. Mira que se hacen así.
Ahora se abre la puerta.
No, it's not.
¿Dónde está la puerta? ¿Se ve la puerta?
Play, y'all play too much. No. No.
Ábrete puerta.
Shut your mouth, hoe. Shut your mouth, old hoe.
No
Okay, I need just a second or 4. Gather myself. Make sure my gooch is still intact. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just make sure to... Scary stuff, man.
No posible.
Ay, tu madre, hija de puta. No me toquéis que estoy protegida,
Protected by what,
No me toquéis que estoy protegida.
Yeah, you're protected.
Ya abro la luz, tía.
Wait, go to church once a month?
Somehow, the door opens on its own. But even stranger is that it opened when Cello asked the supposed spirit to do so. Feeling completely terrified, she takes a moment to gather herself before proceeding further with the seance. What happens next has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
Oh, hell no.
¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Estás enfadado? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante? Venga, ponte delante del espejo. Te quiero ver. Dios, tu puta madre. No, puta, que me caigo.
Hostia, Cello, cuidado.
It is at this point that Cello has seen enough and decides to end the live stream. Given what happened, viewers believe that Cello might have reached out to a sinister entity. Yet others think that something else was contacted. Although pretty spooky, it could be that this whole thing was just a setup for the sole purpose of getting views. But it seems that many viewers find this video to be genuine evidence of something paranormal. But of course, you be the judge. Ghost or not? Feel free to let me know what you think. Now the following video barely has any information, but it still speaks for itself. Where exactly this video had come from is unknown, as the original source is a total mystery. All that is known is that it was found by someone online who reposted the video. In it, a small child is seen lying at a doorway when something pretty baffling happens. Take a look. According to viewers, it seems that the child was either kicked or pushed by an unseen force. Even before it happens, they seem to be scared of something, as though they are trying to get away from whoever or whatever is inside this room. The lack of info and the unknown source of this video makes it hard to determine if it's paranormal or not. For now, it remains a mystery until more info is brought forth. Now this next video was posted in September of this year, but for some reason was taken down a few days later. Some believe that the video was removed because the person in it is so traumatized by this incident that they don't want to be reminded of what occurred. Although it's not clear what the reason might be, the owner of the footage has reposted the video for those interested in seeing it before taking it down again. It goes without saying, but the video is pretty creepy to say the least. In it, a security guard is working the night shift inside a private building somewhere in Colombia when something very strange happens. The guard is on duty, patrolling the area, when out of nowhere, someone greets him. Or so it seems. Take a look.
Hell no.
At the start of the clip, we can see the guard waving at someone and looking at them. But as the video continues, no one appears. he seems to be having a conversation with someone who doesn't appear to be there.
I wonder what they were talking about.
Although pretty strange, it's the following piece of information that makes this video a whole lot creepy. As it turns out, the security guard in this footage says that he was talking to someone who was in need of assistance. That someone was an old lady who was asking for directions to a place in the building. But, as we can see in the footage, she doesn't appear to be there. A few minutes pass, and the guard is still chatting with whoever it might be that we can't see on camera. But then, after conversating for a while, he is radioed by his coworker, who tells him something that suddenly makes his blood run cold. Watch.
Yep, got the hell out of there.
Right away, the guard hits the button to the elevator, thinking it would open immediately, but then quickly realizes that the stairs would be a better escape. In a panic frenzy, he runs away and leaves the building without ever looking back. It isn't clear where exactly the guard had went, but given his response, it seems likely that it was far away from this building. All in all, his coworkers have no doubt in their minds that this whole encounter was paranormal in nature. But, unfortunately, this whole video is a mystery. Without sufficient info, the question remains, who or what exactly had the security guard been talking to?
Damn.
There's a photo online that's been circulating through various groups on Facebook. The image was initially posted somewhere in September of this year, but ever since then, people have been getting creeped out by this photo. Now, the photo itself comes from a family who took the image during a baby shower that occurred somewhere in Mexico. Lots of photos were taken at this party, but one in particular has left the family disturbed. It was only after the party was over that they looked at the photos and saw the chilling photograph that they can't seem to explain. It's nighttime, and the party seems to be going well when someone takes out their phone and begins to take various photos. They see a group of people in the corner and decide to take their picture. Little did they know that they would capture this.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
The family was left shaken up after seeing this. According to them, nobody was next to this woman when they took the pic. They further mentioned that its facial appearance is unlike anything they've ever seen. Although some people think that this might have been a case of pareidolia, as the rocks in the background could have been mistaken for a face, the family is certain that this wasn't a rock or something pareidolic. They've taken photos of the same area where the pic was taken, and none of them show the figure that was captured. So then, if this wasn't pareidolia or someone they know, who or what was this? This last video shows a woman who appears to be very sick. The person recording claims that she might be on her deathbed. If that's so, then this video just got a whole lot interesting. A friend or relative is watching the woman on the monitor when they notice something odd about the footage. Upon looking closely, they see the following.
What the f is that? Yeah. It's like something touching her.
Oh, no.
What the hell is that?
Oh, you in there light.
what looks to be an arm reaching out to the woman on her supposed deathbed can be seen on camera. It reaches out as though whatever this is trying to comfort the sick woman. Some viewers have theorized that this might be the ghost of a loved one who is still looking after their partner from beyond the grave. Although pretty wholesome, it is solely a belief. Yet most viewers can't help but think this. But of course, what do you think? Had the ghost of a loved one paid a visit to this woman? Or is there a possible explanation for the ghostly arm? Feel free to let me know what you think down below.
Well, somehow we survived yet another one. Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy Blasphemous HD, Tweezam.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the live for more content like this. Twisms.